Finally landed. My flight was delayed by 2 hours, but I made it. These business trips are exhausting. Just checked into my hotel. The view here is really nice, at least. Anyways, how are things going? Have you been getting along with my parents, Alex?
The house feels too crowded. Your parents are always around. Listen, Hannah, this house is too small for two families. I can never find a quiet moment just to myself here.
What do you mean crowded? Everyone has their own space. We have plenty of rooms in the house. It should be more than enough.
It's not about the rooms, it's about personal space and boundaries.
Did something specific happen? You seemed fine with the arrangement last week. Mom texted earlier saying she made your favorite dinner yesterday. They're really trying to make this work, you know. They know how much you like your personal space, and they've been making sure not to step on your toes.
They're trying too hard. That's part of the problem.
I don't understand. You were the one who said living together would save money. And you said it would be nice to have home-cooked meals waiting after work. Remember how excited you were about Dad offering to help with the yard work? Why this sudden change of heart? What happened?
That was before I realized how suffocating it would be.
Suffocating how? Everyone has their own schedules. I made sure we discussed all the arrangements before moving in together.
The schedule is exactly the problem. Every time I want to take a bath, your mom or dad is already in there.
Oh yeah, you're always racing to be first to use the bath. Ha ha.
It's not funny. Why do we have 3 bathrooms in this house but only one that has a bathtub?
Why can't you just use the showers in the bathrooms upstairs? I'm pretty sure those are working perfectly fine.
That's not it. I need my evening bath. I can't go to bed without it.
Are you for real? Is it even that serious? What are you, 5?
Stop making fun of me. This is serious. Besides, why should I have to wait for the bath? Why should these old people get first dibs on the bath? Working people like myself should get priority. I need to be able to relax my sore muscles at the end of the day.
The shower has hot water too, you know.
You're not understanding the issue here. I've been living in this house longer than they have. I shouldn't have to adjust my schedule around them. I have a proper routine that I've been sticking to for years.
Mom and Dad go to bed early, that's why they bathe early. But if you want to go first, I can ask them to let you. You can go first, and then you can refill the bathtub after you're done.
You're still missing the point completely. I shouldn't have to ask permission in my own house.
No? Then what is your point?
The problem is them bathing before me. Same with meals. They should wait for me to come home before they eat. They should start eating after I'm done. They should prioritize me and not make me wait.
What? Why are you so obsessed with being first for everything? Isn't that tiring?
What do you mean? Your dad's retired, so that automatically means I'm the head of the household. That means I'm in charge.
But you always come home last. Sometimes you don't get home until 9 p.m. You expect them to wait that long to eat? I don't think that's fair. Wouldn't you feel pressured to rush home if everyone was waiting for you to bathe and eat? I feel like I'd get hypoglycemic waiting that long to eat.
You're being dramatic. People can adjust their schedules. It's just 2 hours of waiting.
If you add it up, that's like you're making them wait 14 hours a week. LOL. That's crazy.
They have nothing else to do anyway. God, you're making me angry with this nonsense. Everyone in this house is either an airhead or a weirdo. Can't have a normal conversation with anybody.
Are you talking about my parents?
Of course I am. You can never say anything without them always laughing their heads off or something. Every time I try to talk, they're always chuckling to themselves.
I don't see what's wrong with that. It's better than frowning all the time.
Oh, you think you're clever? They look just like you when they do it, and it pisses me off.
Stop. Better not talk trash about my parents.
What?
I mean, this house originally belonged to my parents, so you should show some basic respect to your elders.
Don't be stupid. You know what really bothers me? We're the ones keeping this house going now. The torch has been passed.
What are you talking about? Nobody passed any torch.
Yeah, your parents own the house, but we're the ones who pay the utilities. We buy the groceries. We maintain this place.
What do you mean? They contribute too. Mom does all the cooking, Dad handles the yard work, and fixes anything that needs to be fixed.
That's not the same. Your parents don't deserve respect anyway. They're just dead weight collecting Social Security.
How could you say that? They worked their whole lives.
Yeah, worked. Past tense.
They get Social Security because they worked hard before. It's like a reward from the government. That's how retirement works. You'll get it too someday.
Not at this rate. They're just a burden on the country. Our generation is paying for their benefits. Like, stop living so long, you know what I mean?
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Don't say things like that. That's horrible. These are my parents you're talking about. Is living with a family stressing you out that much? You were so excited about living together at first, but now all you do is complain. What happened?
Ugh, so annoying!
What do you mean? What happened?
Your dad's getting on my nerves. What's his problem? I can't deal with this crap anymore.
Calm down for a second. Tell me what happened.
Want the truth? We got into an argument earlier. I had the day off, so I was drinking since morning. I was just minding my business, but then your dad just had something to say about it. Why can't he just leave me alone?
You were drinking since morning? It was barely 10 a.m. when he called me. What did he say?
Hell if I know, but does it even matter? He was just spouting nonsense. I wasn't really trying to listen to anything he had to say. It's my day off. Let me drink in peace.
Dad was probably just worried about you. Did you forget about your doctor's appointment last month? Remember, your liver test came back bad at your last checkup. And you always drink until you can barely stand. He wasn't trying to stop you from drinking entirely, just from overdoing it.
No, that's not it. Your dad just wanted to criticize me. That must be it. Besides, I don't need his concern. I'm a grown man.
What happened after?
What do you mean, what happened after?
You tell me. Mom sounded scared when she called.
Scared? Please. I just raised my voice a little. I yelled at him to mind his own business, then your mom got involved. It was so annoying I had to leave. They just piss me off.
You raised your voice at them? In their own house? What exactly did you say?
I just told him to piss off and let me do what I want.
And Mom stepped in? It's a good thing she did. If she hadn't stopped things, it could have gotten scary. Dad was in judo from kindergarten through college.
Is that a threat? You think your old man can take me?
Probably, if I'm being honest. You were in an art club, weren't you?
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Anyways, it's not about taking anyone. This isn't a competition. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just saying fighting is bad. I'll be home soon, and we can all talk this out.
There you go again, thinking everything can be solved with talking.
Better than solving things with fists. Or alcohol.
Now you sound just like your father.
Maybe he has a point. How much did you have to drink today?
None of your business. None of his business either.
When did you start drinking this morning?
Stop interrogating me!
I'm worried about you. This isn't healthy.
I don't need another lecture.
This isn't a lecture. I care about you.
If you cared, you'd be on my side.
This isn't about sides. We're supposed to be family.
Family doesn't lecture family.
Family looks out for each other. That's what Dad was trying to do. He just wanted to make sure you were okay.
He was trying to control me in my own house.
You mean our house? And you're not making it easy to live together.
Living together was a mistake.
You don't need to say that. I know you're upset, but just relax. Let's continue this when I get home, when you're sober.
Talk it out? Like some school counseling session? What are we, children? Adults can't just kiss and make up.
Adults should be able to communicate.
Communication isn't the problem.
But living together while things are tense is awkward. Can't you just try to see where they're coming from?
This isn't working anymore.
What? What do you mean it's not working? We've only been living together for 3 months.
3 months too long. I've been thinking about this for a while. Every day is suffocating. Can't we get rid of those two somehow?
Get rid of them. What are they, old furniture? These are my parents we're talking about. We can't just get rid of them.
The house is too small for 2 families, and you travel a lot for work. I'm stuck alone with your parents a lot of the time. It's torture.
What do you mean? You're the one who was super excited about getting to live with them. You were the one who wanted to live together and got my parents to agree. Because you said it was a good idea. You said it would save money. You said it would bring our families closer.
Well, I was wrong. Living with them is hell on earth.
This house belongs to my parents in the first place. I can't just throw them out. That would be cruel.
Come on, Hannah, you're too soft on your parents. They'll be fine at a little apartment somewhere. I'm telling you, I'm stressed out. Where's your kindness towards me?
Kindness. After how you've been acting. This isn't about kindness. Alex, what's going on? Why do you suddenly hate living together so much?
Suddenly? It's not sudden. I've felt this way for months. Every morning I just see their faces and I'm immediately annoyed. I don't know, but I can't take it anymore. Just looking at those old folks makes me sick.
Those old folks cook your meals, clean your clothes, take care of the house.
I never asked them to.
They do it because they care. And you seriously need to stop talking about my parents that way. If you hate living together so much, we'll have to move out.
Move out? Us? Are you serious? Why should we be the ones to leave?
We're just staying here temporarily. Like I said before, this is their house. They're allowing us to stay there out of the kindness of their hearts.
Whatever, we'll inherit this place eventually. It's just happening a little sooner than planned.
Inherit? What are you implying?
I'm just saying we can find them a little apartment and take the house for ourselves. That makes the most sense to me right now.
Taking someone's house is basically theft.
It's not theft if it's family. Don't be dramatic. Come on, it's for us, for our marriage. Who's more important to you, me or your parents?
Are you really making me choose? You can't be serious right now. Alex, this is really underhanded.
Shut up! It's a simple question. I need to know where your loyalty lies. I need an answer. What's it gonna be, me or your parents? Choose now!
This isn't about choosing sides. You're not thinking clearly. You're just worked up from the fight. I think you need to calm down.
I've never been clearer, and I'm perfectly calm. No matter how calm I am, my complaints won't go away.
These aren't complaints. This is an ultimatum.
Call it what you want.
What happened to the man I married?
He grew up, realized what's important.
And my parents aren't important?
Not as important as me.
That's not how family works.
That's exactly how it works. Why are we still even living with our parents? We should be on our own at this stage in our relationship.
I don't disagree with that, but we're staying with them to save money. They're doing us a favor, so we can't just kick them out and abandon them.
Who says we can't do that? It's not that hard, actually.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Is this your final position?
Yes.
Then we have a serious problem. Let's have a family meeting when I get back. We need to address these issues properly. Everyone should have a chance to speak. If you have complaints, we can talk them out. Plus, I have that long business trip coming up soon. It's the big presentation for the overseas clients. I need you all to make up before then. I can't leave worried like this.
A family meeting so everyone can gang up on me? Why should I work around your schedule? Give me a break.
Nobody's ganging up on you. I'm just saying we need open communication. Did something happen at work? You've been so different lately.
Stop trying to analyze me.
This isn't like you. Remember when you helped Dad with his garden last month? You two got along so well.
That was different. I was just being polite.
Well, kicking out my parents isn't realistic. They have nowhere else to go right now. And we can't move out until after my business trip anyway. The lease situation at other places is complicated. If you hate being here so much, could you just stay at a hotel for now?
A hotel? So I should leave my own house while they stay here?
It would just be temporary. Until we figure things out.
Figure out what? The solution is simple. They need to go.
That's not happening. We need to find a way to make this work.
Fine. I'll keep my anger in check. Just don't make me do any family meetings. No need for that. Basically, you want me to just put up with everything, right?
That's not what I'm saying. I just want peace in the house.
Whatever.
Promise me you won't do anything while I'm gone.
Sure.
I mean it, Alex. No confrontations with my parents.
I said fine, didn't I?
Okay, I'm trusting you. Alex, Mom just called me. She's crying. You kicked my parents out while I was away on my business trip?
Yeah, I did. Finally took care of the problem. Those Social Security leeches were in the way. It's so much better without them. Actually, I was waiting for you to leave on your trip.
You planned this the whole time? Well, promise me nothing would happen. What have you done? They're in their 70s, Alex. Where are they supposed to go?
Not my problem.
How did you even do it?
Changed the locks while they were out shopping, left their stuff in boxes outside. Simple.
You left their belongings outside? In this weather?
They have money, they can figure it out.
Looks like you did this because I wouldn't agree to kicking them out. You waited until I was gone.
If you're gonna complain, I might have to kick you out too.
You can't kick me out.
I can do whatever I want. This is my house now. Anyways, what's done is done. Whatever happens now, not my problem.
You really think that's how this works? Kicking out my parents doesn't make the house yours. My parents own it. What you're doing is criminal trespassing.
They own it? What are you talking about?
Did you not read the property documents? Did you not read the property documents? Or have you just not been listening to me this whole time?
Okay, so what? It'll be ours eventually.
You really don't understand what you've done. The legal implications. The trust you've broken.
Trust? What about my trust? You all plotted behind my back.
We didn't plot anything. We gave you a chance. Well, I think you just disqualified yourself.
Disqualified from what?
From everything. This marriage, this house, our future.
You're being dramatic.
No, I'm being realistic. Mom already called the police.
The police?
You illegally evicted 2 elderly people. What did you think would happen? You won't be inheriting anything now, because you won't be my husband much longer.
What are you talking about? What do you mean I won't be your husband?
There's a lot you don't know. You know, Mom might seem easygoing, but she's actually really sharp. The reason they agreed to live together was to evaluate you, to see if you were worthy of being my husband. I mean, given my personality, my parents were worried I might end up with someone sketchy.
Evaluate me like I'm some kind of test subject?
More like a background check. Actually, I'm more like my dad personality-wise. Sure, my mom's usually gentle and quiet too, but when she gets angry, she shows no mercy. I guess that's what made her such a good detective when she was hunting down violent criminals. Maybe she's got a nose for bad people.
Detective? What are you talking about? I never heard any of this before.
Of course you did. Wait, I didn't tell you? Oh, maybe you were drunk when I mentioned it. Though, drunk or sober, you never really listen to what I say. You zone out when I'm talking to you, but throw a fit if I don't listen when you speak. Though I guess it doesn't really matter, since I rarely tell you anything important anyway. Fun fact, Mom took early retirement to focus on cases that caught her interest. And her father, my grandfather, was a big shot in town. So basically, Mom comes from money. She was an only child too, so when Grandpa passed, she inherited everything. That's why my parents own several vacation homes and properties. They have plenty of places to go after being kicked out.
Hold on. What? They had that kind of money? I figured they had some savings since they didn't need part-time work in retirement, but...
Surprised? So yeah, Mom's actually the most powerful person in our family, both in terms of personality and finances. She's the real boss around here. When I was getting married, she told me something. I'm happy Alex wants to live with us, but if I decide he's not good enough for you, we're getting divorced immediately.
This whole time? What the hell? So you were doing all of this behind my back? That's betrayal!
Betrayal? That's not how I saw it. I just thought it would be fun for everyone to live together. But hey, weren't you planning to steal the house from the start?
Now you're making accusations? No way!
Really? Your behavior was clearly off. At first, you were super polite to my parents, almost too polite. Then gradually, you got more aggressive with them. Sometimes even yelling at them for no reason.
That's not what happened. Work was stressful and I needed an outlet to relieve that stress. Work was really busy, you know?
Were you really that busy at work? Or were you busy with something else?
Yes! I wanted to get along with your parents, but I was just under a lot of stress.
So you were taking your frustrations out on my parents? You mean you were just using them as your emotional punching bag?
No, that's not it.
Then what? They were just pawns you could treat however you felt like? My mom's best friend is a lawyer, so if you try to run away, just know you won't get very far.
You've got it all wrong. That's not true. Stop twisting things.
By the way, I've decided on our divorce already. I hope you're ready to get your things and leave. I'm 100% positive my mom is going to tell me to divorce you anyways. I don't want anything to do with a guy who tries to force me to choose between him or my parents. And then the second you find out that I'm rich, you throw a million excuses at me to try and get me to forgive you. Give me a break.
Please, don't divorce me, please.
Did you hear from the lawyer? We can talk on the specified date.
We're gonna discuss the divorce, right? Please, we can talk this through. I'll do anything, just don't divorce me. I've already left the house. I'll never do anything stupid like that again. And I'll even get on my knees and apologize to your parents.
Speaking of doing stupid things, should we talk about what was actually causing your stress? The real reason you were coming home late? You've been awfully defensive about work.
What are you implying?
You were cheating on me while I was on business trips. You see, Mom thought your late nights were suspicious and had someone look into it. Mom's still connected to her old police work. Her friend who became a private investigator got photos of you cheating. I recognize the woman too. Isn't she your supervisor from work?
Wait, you had me followed?
Hang on. Isn't she married? So it's a double affair. Huh. Interesting. Her husband might sue for damages too.
Wait!
Oh, nice. I can get compensation from your supervisor too.
You don't understand. She came on to me. I tried to refuse, but she's my boss. I couldn't say no.
Interesting story. So now you're the victim. So you're saying she forced you?
Yes, exactly. That's what happened. I'm basically the victim here.
The photos tell a different story. And we don't just have the photos. We got all your text messages with her too.
What? Messages? You're bluffing.
Can't wait to see you tonight. Missing our special lunch breaks. Should I continue?
How did you... No, those are out of context.
Cool. I'll let the regional manager know that. I'll show him the evidence and say, Alex claims his supervisor forced him. Could you look into this? Oh, right. The regional manager was Dad's junior teammate in college judo. Did you not know that?
That can't be true. You're making this up.
I literally have hard proof of this. I have all your messages with her.
All of them?
Every single one. From the first flirty comment to the hotel meetups. You were the one who hit on her first, right? Time to face the consequences.
Wait, please forget what I just said.
Changing your story already? What happened to being forced? Trying to pin everything on your supervisor won't work.
This isn't happening. You can't prove anything. How can you prove those text messages aren't fake?
Want the timestamps? Locations? Hotel receipts?
Stop. Please, no. I'm sorry I lied. I regret everything. If this affair goes public, I'm finished. Best case scenario, I'll get demoted to some backwater office.
Actions have consequences. Remember when you said my parents were leeches? At least they never betrayed anyone's trust.
I can explain everything.
There's nothing to explain. Think of it as a reset. A chance to start fresh. Good luck.
You don't understand what this will do. My career, my reputation.
Should have thought about that sooner.
Please, just listen. Please, I'm begging you. Forgive me.
Forgive you? For which part? The affair? Kicking out my parents? The lies?
All of it! I wasn't thinking straight. The stress got to me.
The stress of juggling two women?
That's not fair.
Neither was cheating on your wife.
I can change. Give me another chance.
Like the chance you gave my parents?
That was different.
How? Because you had power over them? Because you thought you could get away with it?
No, I just...
Just what? Thought you were clever?
Please, I'll do anything.
Anything. Whatever I say. So you won't complain about increased alimony?
Well...
Not only that, but you know you could go to jail for trespassing, right?
This can't be happening. Please forgive me. I said I'd do anything. I said I'd do whatever you want, didn't I?
Bit late for negotiations. Mom's lawyer already has everything.
There must be something I can do.
Sorry, but I can't deal with a husband whose attitude changes like the wind. And I definitely can't deal with someone who tries to steal my parents' house and kicks them out behind my back.
I truly apologize for that. I really am sorry, Hannah.
Save your apologies. For the judge.
Please!
If you're really sorry, just disappear. Get out of my life.
Come on, Hannah. She really was the one who hit on me first. If I didn't do what she said, I could have lost my job. You don't understand office politics.
But I understand infidelity. And I understand law. You know what else I understand? How evidence works in court.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. Not anymore.
Please, I'm truly, deeply sorry. Please, forgive me.
You had chances. Every step of the way. You chose to cheat. You chose to lie. You chose to hurt my parents. Now I'm choosing to end this marriage.
This will destroy everything.
You already did that yourself. My mom really is amazing. I'll never be able to thank her enough for all she's done for me. After that, Mom and I went all out with payback. We sued Alex for both illegal occupancy of the house and compensation for the affair. Alex had no choice in the divorce proceedings. He also got sued by his supervisor's husband for the affair and had to pay damages there too. His supervisor received disciplinary action, while Alex got demoted. The supervisor ended up divorced, lost custody for kids, and eventually quit her job. Alex got transferred to some dying rural town, and I have no idea what he's doing now. I heard through some office gossip that he's working at a tiny branch office now. Apparently, he tried to transfer back to the city twice, but got rejected. The regional manager made sure of that. My parents' connections really are something else. As for me, I moved out of my parents' place and am living the single life again. Got myself a nice apartment closer to work. Mom and Dad moved back to their vacation home by the beach. They seem much happier there anyway. Dad's teaching judo to kids at the local community center, and Mom's gardening and solving cold cases in her spare time. Sometimes I visit them on weekends. It's peaceful now. I'm taking a break from dating for a while, but if I meet someone new, I'm definitely having Mom check them first. This time, I'll listen to her instincts from the start. Mom always says, sometimes the best background check is just watching how someone treats others when they think nobody's looking. Lesson learned.